Hey everyone, welcome to today's, well at this point it would be yesterday's video. Thank you so much for joining our daily gratitude and affirmation practice. Okay, so rolling through, because I'm recording this yesterday when it happened, but number one gratitude, I'm about to go to bed. We are making powerful intent to have different sleep. Number two, I did go grocery shopping today, so I'm all set for the week. Check, check, check. Number three, I'm now on my work trip, and it's been rolling right through my day. So the bed, the hotel room, super cozy, super comfy, grateful to be here. And then number four, this is probably the fastest, most ease of flying down here, getting a rental car, the Uber coming here. So Uber ride was really nice. I just read my book the whole time. Number five, the flight, very quick. Also read my book the entire time. My book, number six, my book has been getting really good. I don't even remember the title of it. It was just a free book I got from Stuff Your Kindle Day, but it's really, really good. It's in fantasy. About this girl who is in like a post-apocalyptic world in our time, or like a future of our time, and somehow finds herself into a fantasy world, and you don't necessarily know how it happened. It just happens. And so she's apparently like the chosen savior of that world, or someone who is prophesized, and she's just trying to get back home. Where was I? 7. So I had enough time. I picked up food for myself. I got a Thai iced tea. You guys know me, Thai iced teas. And then got gas. Did all of that before coming to the airport with enough time. And number 8, got to talk to my aunt at the airport. That was really nice. Number 9, I also ran some errands to another Amazon return. Wait, did I do that today? No. But I did like drop stuff off. I was packing for the trip that's just after this for swimming with whales. So excited. So yes. Where even was I? 8? Yeah, so did all the packing for that. That went pretty smoothly, but it did take me quite a bit to like organize stuff between this trip and that trip. And number 9, got to hang out with my family again today. They were leaving to go to another house that my dad has, just cutting the grass there and, doing the trash, general maintenance. But it was nice to see them. And then 10 for the day. I'm grateful that I did get to sleep in a little bit. I planned that, even though I got up early this morning, had the type of morning I like to have. Did a little bit of, I do this like universal help list with God, and I just give things to him and take note of like what's happened in my life, that I can see the influence and the effects of that. So that's what I did this morning, and just eased into my day, which was really nice. Is there anything else? Oh, and number 11, I did schedule my next writing session because I had so much going on with the gem show, and yeah, I just left. So, but I have that scheduled now. Super excited. The message of the day is, so there always seems to be a monthly theme. And if you're a woman, I don't know if this might resonate with you, but I've learned and noticed that it kind of coincides with that monthly cycle. And even if you don't have a monthly cycle, if you're not a woman, I think this still applies, because I've just noticed, like, if I pay attention to my emotions, there's always seems to be a theme that the emotions are centered on. And this month it was definitely about little annoyances. There's always just little annoyances that just kind of would build up, or that I'd find myself just putting too much energy into. And I think if we want to lead the most free life that we should be living, that because we are free, it would benefit us to continue to help ourselves remain balanced no matter what happens in our external world, which is something that I have started practicing over the past couple of months, is maintaining a consistent state, whatever that means for me, regardless of what's going on in the external world. That also has allowed me to make quicker and easier decisions. If something is impacting my peace or it's taking me away from peace, bye. I've worked really hard to get to this point of peace and, joy in my life. I would say joy, does fluctuate, but my peace is something that has been pretty consistent. And so noticing when things are pulling you away from that or bringing you closer to that is really important. But either way, like there's so many things that happens in life where like, oh my gosh, why now? Why me? Why again? And instead of looking at it like that, we can just say, oh, this is just a life cycle, something that's so external to me. It's not actually about me at all. And it's not about the fact that it's just coming back into and reoccurring in my life. How do we not move from this state of being at peace, in joy, confident, and just kind of letting it pass by without any emotional effect? And I have found that when that occurs, it passes through your life even quicker. But there is a time I have to ask myself, why am I getting so emotionally attached to all of the little things? And I'm still thinking through that, because the awareness of it was something I went through for the last week to week and a half. I've been traveling a lot. I had a lot of vacation. And then this week was prepping for work trip, next trip. And so, but I did notice very much so in these last 2 weeks that my energy would just kind of get attached to these little annoyances that, why? They're not really doing anything for me. So just asking myself more questions, getting more granular into that. And so maybe tomorrow's video will have more on this topic, but I think just being aware of how do little annoyances affect you, because it was interesting to me to see the buildup of just how many little annoyances. I think that was the most impactful for me, because remember, everything starts with awareness first. And so we think that, oh, these one or two annoyances, I shouldn't feel this grumpy or angry. But to see the amount of things that I would get annoyed at, little triggers, right? And how that did add up to a cumulative emotion internally is really good data for me to know. Because if I can pull myself back from that chain quicker and give myself more time, that means, just positive things for me. Maybe I don't get to a state where I'm annoyed. Maybe if I could find a commonality between those little annoyances and know why that's triggering and what need I have with it, I can just meet my need immediately and stay in more of a stoic state. So just think about the little annoyances, like how many actually pile up in your day. And it's not about whether you feel justified for having that emotion. Your emotion is justified if you're having it. It's more about just recognizing, wow, okay, there's quite a lot going on that is in some way triggering for me, and what do I do about that? All right, affirmation time. Number 1, as always, I'm divinely guided and supported. I can ask for help whenever I need to, and with gratitude, I humbly accept the help given to me today. Number 2, I love myself deeply, fully, and completely. Number 3, I'm not going to stress. Everything is already worked out for me. There are already solutions in place. Number 4, I'm a person that everything works out for easily, effortlessly, quickly, in my highest favor, with me, fully supported, and with me in total abundance and for the good of all. Number 5, I breathe easily and deeply in this sanctuary of bliss, peace, and protection where I powerfully reside. Number 6, I go slow. I do more by doing less. Number 7, which is really interesting because I started affirming that a couple days ago and it's started happening. Number 7, I have infinite possibilities and I choose what is most fun, exciting, nourishing, happy, healthy, and loving. Number 8, the way is clear for me. I have clarity about my next steps. Number 9, I am confident. And 10, I am strong. That is all for today, guys. What are you grateful for? What are you affirming? How are you doing? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys are doing well. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.